So at 4:30 this morning, the police were called in relation to shots being fired in the reserve behind me in Yates Road in Mangere. The police turned up to find that two young men had been shot with what we believe is a shotgun, and a third person made their own way to Middlemore Hospital later. Naturally, the police are very concerned about this sort of event taking place, and as a result we have commenced a large investigation utilising specialists such as the ESR and our CIB staff, and at this stage I'm confident that we'll work out what's happened and who's involved, but it's fair to say that I'm slightly disappointed by the lack of cooperation that we've had from the people that were at the reserve, where we believe there were at least 30 and maybe upwards of 40 people that were drinking. At this stage we're having some difficulty sort of contacting them and speaking to them. So I would just like to urge anyone that was at the gathering this morning that to come forward and contact the police. They can do it anonymously if they wish through Crime Stoppers, or they can contact us by personal messaging on Counties Manukau Facebook page, and we would love to hear from them and speak to them. Well, look, it's still at the early stage of the investigation, and really we haven't spoken to enough people to know exactly what has happened. What we believe is that there was a large group of people that were drinking in the reserve behind me, and that one man, the gunman, has approached them and fired some shots towards this group. So where he's come from, whether he acted alone, how he got away, they're all things that we're still sort of looking into. We believe that it's just a group of people that have a loose association with each other. I certainly don't, they're not a gang in the traditional sense as we know a gang. They are just a group of people that associate, hang out together and drink on occasions like this. They're all young people and they're drinking alcohol to excess, just what the relationship is between this group and the gunman, we don't know if there is one. And that's something that in the fullness of time we hope to establish.